Allah Ta'ala, that in such conditions, when it becomes difficult to fight your enemy in the open field, in Iran, in Persia, we dig trenches to save ourselves, defend ourselves beyond these trenches, before these trenches. So the trenches were dug by the command of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam under the advice of Salman Farsi radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And they couldn't cross it. So they stayed there for about a month. But then a very big, a wind came, very strong wind, and it took away their tents, etc. And the hearths on which they were cooking their meals, due to that fire, whole the camps got ablaze and caught fire, and then they went away without achieving anything. Only 2 or 3, people came by crossing this trench, but then there was one Abd ibn Wad. He was a very big and very brave person, 90 years old, and he used to be called the bravest man in Arabia. So he came over and he said, "Okay, let somebody come and meet me." Hazrat Ali came forward, radiyallahu ta'ala. Now Hazrat Ali was of short stature and just young man. He laughed. "Who are you? You want to fight me?" He said, "Yes." "Okay." Then he said, "I give 3 wishes to a person who comes to fight with me, so that I can grant any of his wish. Do you have any wishes?" Ali said, "Yes. My first wish is you become Muslim." He said, No. Nothing doing. "Okay. My second is you go back from this fight." He said, "No." Third Ali said, "Okay, come and fight me." And he was astonished. "Oh, I never thought there is any person in this world who can invite me, come and fight me." But he was put to death by Hazrat Ali radiyallahu anhu, sent to the hell. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu uzkuru ni'matallahi alaykum iz ja'atkum junudan farsalna alayhim rihan. We sent a wind over them. Wa junudan lam tarawha, and we sent armies which you couldn't see, armies of angels. Wa kana Allahu bima ta'maluna basira, and verily whatever you were doing, Allah was seeing. Iz ja'ukum min fawqikum, when they come over you from above you, that is from the north, from Khaybar. وَمِنْ أَسْفَلَ مِنْكُمْ, and from lower area of Arabia from you, and that was Hijaz down to Makkah. إِذْ جَاءُكُمْ مِنْ فَوْقِكُمْ وَمِنْ أَسْفَلَ مِنْكُمْ وَإِذْ زَاغَتِ الْأَبْصَارُ, and when the eyes swerved, وَبَلَغَتِ الْقُلُوبُ الْحَنَاجِرَ, and the hearts, in fear, they reached the throats. وَتَظُنُّونَ بِاللَّهِ الظُّنُونَ, and now you were having doubts about Allah in your minds. هُنَالِكَ ابْتُلِيَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ, at that time the believers were tried. وَزُلْزِلُوا زِلْزَالًا شَدِيدًا, and they were shaken with a severe shaking. With the result that وَإِذْ يَقُولُ الْمُنَافِقُونَ, now the munafiqeen, they said, وَالَّذِينَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ, and those in whose hearts was a disease, مَا وَعَدَنَا اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ إِلَّا غُرُورًا, whatever promises were made to us by Allah and His Messenger, they have proved to be false promises. Muhammad had promised us that we shall conquer Rome and we shall conquer Persia and we shall have, lot of bounties and booties and everything. What has happened to us? Now it seems the game is finished. We are in no way in a position to fight this host of 12,000 people. Whole of Arabia, so to say, has joined hands against us. The Jews from the north, the Quraysh from the south, and Banu Ghatfan from the east, very fierce fighters. So their nifaq, their hypocrisy, that came out from their hearts, from their tongues. وَإِذْ قَالَ طَائِفَةٌ مِّنْهُمْ يَا أَهْلَ يَثْرِبَ, and some of them were saying, "O people of Yathrib." Yathrib was the name of Medina before Muhammad came over there, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. لَا مَقَامَ لَكُمْ, There's no stand for you. Now you can't stand here. It's impossible. You can't fight this army. Farji'u, go back. وَيَسْتَأْذِنُ فَرِيقٌ مِّنْهُمْ. And some of the people among them, they were asking the permission, an-Nabiyya, from the Prophet ﷺ, يَقُولُونَ, saying, إِنَّ بُيُوتَنَا عَوْرَةٌ. Our houses are exposed. Maybe we are here, and the enemy comes and attacks our houses. Our women folk are there, our children are there. So please give us the permission, we go and guard our houses. وَمَا هِيَ بِعَوْرَةٍ. And they were not exposed. إِن يُرِيدُونَ إِلَّا فِرَارًا. Only what they wanted was to flee from the battlefield. وَلَوْ دُخِلَتْ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ أَقْطَارِهَا. And if an entrance had been forced against them by the enemy from all sides, ثُمَّ سُئِلُوا الْفِتْنَةِ. And then they were asked to sedition and renegade. You leave Islam and come back, and you should stand in revolt against Muhammad. مَا لَآتَوْهَا وَمَا تَلَبَّسُوا بِهَا إِلَّا يَسِيرًا. They would have certainly accepted it and would have not hesitated about it but slightly. This is the condition of the munafiqeen. وَلَقَدْ كَانُوا عَاهَدُوا اللَّهَ مِنْ قَبْلِ. And they had been promising Allah beforehand. They had made a firm covenant with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لَا يُوَلُّونَ الْأَدْبَارِ. They will not turn their backs from the battlefields. وَكَانَ عَهْدُ اللَّهِ مَسْئُولًا. And verily the covenant made with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to be asked about. What did you do with that covenant? You fulfill it or you broke it? قُلْ لَن يَنْفَعَكُمُ الْفِرَارُ. Say to them, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, this flight from this battlefield will not be able to give you any benefit. In farartum min al-maut. If you want to fly away from death, death can come into your houses. Are you sure that will not come? The angel of death cannot enter your house. Habil qatl, or slaughter. وَإِذَا لَا تُمَتَّعُونَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Even if you are not killed here, but you have to die. You cannot hope to live forever in this world. قُلْ مَنْ ذَا الَّذِي يَعْصِمُكُم مِّنَ اللَّهِ. Tell them, who is the one who can save you and protect you against Allah in arada bikum su'an? If Allah intends something bad for you, or arada bikum rahmah, and if Allah intends some mercy for you, who can stop it? وَلَا يَجِدُونَ لَهُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَلِيًّا وَلَا نَصِيرًا. And they will not find besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala any protector or no friend. قَدْ يَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ الْمُعْوِقِينَ مِنْكُمْ. Allah very well knows those who hinder others. Don't go, don't go. وَالْقَائِلِينَ لِإِخْوَانِهِمْ. And who say to their brothers, هَلُمَّ إِلَيْنَا, come back to us, come back to us. Come back from the battlefield. وَلَا يَأْتُونَ الْبَأْسَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. And they themselves